to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back. I just wanted to hop on and do like a short little story time. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you like my content, consider to subscribe. I post videos every single day. Mondays and Fridays are my bonus videos, and if you like this content, consider to subscribe because I post videos every day like I just said. So if you want to be notified, I'd recommend hitting the notification bell. Also, leaving a comment below helps me a lot and it means a lot to me. Also, sharing this video. With that being said, I will get right into its story time. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad or good, but I am a waitress. I have a lot of experience in this. So I have a couple stories, like kind of good and bad. So like when it's super busy, it's super hard to, you know, be able to go to each table as frequently as possible. So I've had a table up and leave because we were super busy, and I went to them and I was like, I apologize. We have a lot of people here, and they were like, oh, okay, we understand, and then they just up and left. So I guess they didn't really understand, because if they understood, they would have stayed. That's just kind of one scenario. Also, like another scenario is we have regulars, and there's the regulars are the sweetest little people. They always like check in with you. They talk about their life. They talk about my life, and they get to know you, and we personally get to know them. So there's times where this one customer, we went to Shemeketa together, so we talk about school every time she comes in. But then one semester she didn't register. She forgot to, because she had some medical things happen, and so we just talked about that. And then that became, when I left and I came back, they're like, oh my goodness, you're back, like so happy. And they always want me to be their waitress. So they're good people. They're picky people. They're impatient people. There are kind of rude people. They might just be having a bad day, but it's still no really real reason to act how some of them do. Sorry, I have allergies and it's really acting up right now. But the point being is that there are I have many stories to tell, good and bad. The good ones I like because it's regulars, and if they're regulars, we get them free miso, and then it's just it's nice and more warming to know that people actually care. So that's just one scenario. Another one is like their order, and like I have this one customer that comes in with either just him and his wife, or him and his wife and daughters, and usually I don't have to ask what they need to drink because I know, but I usually do anyways. So it's like a Sapporo, water, Pepsi, and another water, or Dr. Pepper, depending on their day. And then they they order from the old menu. They also order stuff well done. So they don't even need to tell me these small details because I remember. Same with other people with that have kids. They typically ask for smaller pieces for sushi so they can fit in their small little mouths. So like they'll ask, and then also they'll be like, what are these little pens? The new customers, whenever I put down a pen or the erasable pen and our menus, because you can mark how many you want, they're like, what is this for? And I was like, oh, you can just mark what you want or how many you want. And they're like, oh my goodness, this is so cool. So, I don't know, I don't really want to get into the mean stuff right now. I just want to, like, kind of paint a picture on how warm and enlightening customers are here. And they're like, when are you coming back? Or I'm happy that you guys are back open, because clearly we're in the pandemic right now. So they get super excited and they're like, thank you for being open. We really wanted this. And it's just kind of warming to know that we're making somebody else's day. Like I said, there's regulars, so usually every week or every other week we see some of the same people. If there was a phone call and we hear the name Wes or Sarah, or just like these other, like, just certain names, those are just examples. We know exactly what they're gonna get. One of them, they do an online order, and they order almost every single day, and so I think that's because they're trying to help us with the scenario that's happening. So they've been ordering almost every day sushi at that. So we've been giving them 2 misos, because one time they came in and was like, are there 2 misos in here? And I was like, no. And then the son was like, I can pay for it. And I was like, no, don't worry about it, because they were starting to come in pretty frequently. And then I was like, no, don't worry about it. I'll get you miso. So regulars get free miso, and it's pretty nice, in my opinion. But these are just like the small little things. Like, because they're nice to us, we are nice to them. We like to return the favor. Also, it just means if we're nice and we, if they keep on coming back, then, like, if they're newcomers, then they keep on coming back because of our service, and then they get to know us, and then we get to know them, and then they become regulars, and then they can get free miso, and then they tell their friends, and then their friends come in, and we see them, and then we kind of see these new rotations of people. I don't know, it's really cool. But also there's some slow days, which the customers do wonder, which I think is really nice of them, because they're like, well, how's business? And we tell them it's usually slow, and they're like, I'm so sorry, we hope it picks up. So they genuinely care, and that's also probably because they really like our food and they don't want to see us close. So, like, that means a lot to me in general as well. So, like, these tiny little things help out. These tiny little customers coming in not tiny little customers, but I don't know, they come in and they have, like, the right attitude, they want to help out. And, some of them even, they're just really nice. That's all I have to say. The people that come in are usually very nice. Sometimes we have some scenarios where some customers aren't, and I kind of gave an example of that. And I can give, like, another short one. Like, the other day, I did a phone order, and somebody was like, can I get a tempura donburi? And I said, tempura donburi? She said yes. And then I was like, okay, well, that'll be like 10-15 minutes. And so she comes, and my partner, she says, okay, 1 tempura donburi and the rest of the order. And she was like, yeah, that's right. And then a couple minutes later, she's like, can you read back the order? Because I don't think that's right. And then my partner reads back the order. We were busy, mind you not. And she said, no, I ordered a salmon donburi. And both of us had said it. We repeated it, and she said yes multiple times. And so she was quite frustrated, but also understood that we were busy, which it's nice that she understood. I've definitely had customers that did not understand that we were busy and they just wanted their stuff. I've also, like, when I first started working, my boss told me of some, like, this one customer that tries to dine and dash. So, I really, like, kept an eye on people because of that. Like, he told me that he's dine and dash before there, so I just wanted to make sure. But that was when I first started, like, about 4 years-ish ago. So those are kind of a couple little tiny stories. I guess I kind of just rambled, but if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you like my content, consider to subscribe. I post videos every single day. Mondays and Fridays are my bonus videos, and if you want to be notified every time I post, I recommend hitting the notification bell, and it means a lot to me if you guys shared this video. Also commented down below what you guys would like to see from me, or even here, or whatever you want. I will try to do so you guys can see. So with that, I'll see you in the next one.